Hi everyone, I'm Geoff. I'm a Senior Product Specialist at Scientifica. Thanks very much to you and the organisers for giving us a chance to talk to you guys today. It's been fantastic fun so far, and yeah, do come chat to us afterwards once we've got really what we do. So I just want to go over how busy we've been, really our R&D team over the last 2 years when we've not been able to travel, and tell you what's new really. I'm going to be really irritating and ask for a show of hands. Who's heard of Scientifica before? Who knows us? Okay, a good number. How many of you are users and have used our product before? Okay, cool. Super, fantastic. So some of this will look familiar and some of this will be new because it's brand new. So, who are we? We are a company based in the south of the UK. There's about 70 of us at the company, which I think is a perfect size. Big enough to be articulate and get an awful lot done, but still small enough that I know absolutely everyone, and it's a really nice community that we all have. So we're just based just sort of 40 minutes south of London, and our ethos is totally about listening to you as our customers and researchers, and that informing what we do. Everything I'm going to talk about now is a direct response to discussions that I've had, that my team has, and our R&D team has developed. So what do we actually do? Well, we design and make premium scientific equipment in the field of science. So this starts from things like micro-manipulators, and where Scientifica really got started in our patch style, which is essentially probably our most recognisable sort of product that you sort of have. That stands into in vitro manipulation and sort of even manual manipulators as well. We have full electrophysiology systems. You can really think of Scientifica as a one-stop shop for everything EFIS and imaging. These full electrophysiology systems are built around our fully motorized slide scope frame, but we can also build staging solutions around microscopes you maybe already have in the lab, or another microscope that does something really, really cool that you want to have in and incorporate really staging around as well. Our product range then extends into advanced optogenetics with our lasso system for one photon highly specific stimulation. And what I'm really going to talk about in the new developments today is our multi-photon range. We have systems that work in vivo and in vitro, and they're actually very quick to switch between the two as well. So the three headlines that we've been up to really are the work we've done in terms of 3 photon when you want to image extremely deep, our new HoloStim 3D when you want to stimulate many different cells in a volume in 3D. And our newest release is our Vistascope, which has really been designed to just have an absolutely huge field of view. So first things first, this is our multi-photon architecture, our hyperscope. It's what our systems all are built around. And if you do have one of our Scientifica microscopes, it might look familiar in the middle there. That's our microscope, the core thing that we build everything around. There's another version of it which has even more space for in vivo behavior stuff as well. And all 3 of the techniques I've just chatted about and we'll talk about are all built onto this system. So I've recently personally been working with a number of 3P systems sort of spread around, say, Zurich, Imperial College London, the University of Oxford, and Freiburg in Germany. Our aim is to make 3P as accessible as 2P is now. And we're really there, the technique's really ready for prime time. This paper here has recently just come out, and I think it's worth checking out if you're interested, as an example of how, with our system and sort of some of our expertise and partnering with laser companies, we're able to sort of get you a system that you don't need engineers or physicists in the lab to sort of really successfully and routinely do 3-photon imaging. The next thing is our HoloStim 3D, which solves the problem of wanting to stimulate many, many cells in a volume in 3D, do that simultaneously and do that quickly. It can range from a couple of spots to hundreds, depending on the light source and the laser that you choose. So essentially this works by using spatial light modulator technology, which accepts your input wavefront from your laser source, whichever laser that could be. It can be a pretty standard 2-photon laser or go to very, very powerful lasers for many of these spots. That then shapes the beam, creates an output wavefront, which then when focused through the objective gives you many focal points in 3D. It's all designable through the software, click, 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 and you design the experiment that way. sort of just use your galvos, spiral around on the cells and activate optogenetic tools and things like that. The newest thing is our viscoscope, which has been designed to have a really large field of view and a field number of 40 now. This was just developed by looking at the most common objective that people use in multiphoton imaging, having a look at the scan angles that the back average can really accept and what that would mean for the field of view. So then going back and designing the viscoscope to really deliver all of that. What that actually means is that when you use that standard Nikon 16 times objective, you have a field of view large enough to be able to get the whole of the primary visual cortex, for example, in that single field of view. And then when you jump to something like a 10 times objective, you can actually get the whole visual cortex in one shot, or reorient the mouse and do something like the motor cortex as well as somatosensory cortex together for integration studies and things. I was thinking about cerebellum sort of relevance, and because of the curvature and things, maybe getting a big use of this huge field of view may be less exciting as possible. But what it would potentially mean is you can use some of these really nice higher magnification, higher NA objectives, like the 25 times, which would then preserve sort of a millimetre field of view on the system. The cool thing about this, and really everything I've talked about now, is they're already out there in the field. You've already got reference sites that you can talk to, and we're also setting up a bunch of demo systems soon. And we'd love to sort of host you in the UK and sort of show you the systems if you like, so come have a chat and talk there. We're also going to be in France a lot this year and going forward. We've really missed it for the last 2 years, and we're going to get really involved in sort of like the spring course coming up soon. We're of course coming to Fens and getting involved in one of the Saturday events, and we were talking to people around about more events we can do. And of course we're going to be travelling around and sort of meeting with people in person and coming to your labs and sort of doing our thing there. So yeah, that's everything I really wanted to run through. Here's my contact details, but obviously I'm here just to have a chat with now, and so is our team manager, Philippa. But yeah, your dedicated rep for France is Talika, who's just joined us. And yeah, this is our team. We're a friendly bunch, is what stuff we're getting up to outside of work. Talika's just got married, there's a dog. Philippa with her award-winning Saddleback Pigs. Jeroen up a mountain somewhere, and then Ahmed just smouldering in the corner. So thanks a lot for listening. Giving you time. It's been fun.
Thank you, Geoff.